Okay. Now let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Skylar Diggings-Smith. But before we get started, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Gertie Mac Show, taking y'all time to subscribe to the channel, liking and sharing my videos. I really appreciate all that. Now let's go. So Seattle went down to Indiana, probably thinking they was going to get another easy win like they did before. But this time it didn't happen. Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever was piping hot and sent Seattle Storm back home with a fever. Yeah, because they was sick about losing that game, and you can tell. To get blowed out 92-75 by a team that you normally blow out and beat, yeah, they probably feel some kind of way about losing that game. But Caitlin Clark criticized Indiana Fever. They was prepared. Clearly, they was the better team. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. But now, there's a lot of drama and a lot of unnecessary stuff that is going on outside of the lines of the basketball game. Now, Caitlin Clark got a technical foul, criticized, get into it with Seattle Storm coach, whole lot of stuff going on. But now, they are talking about Caitlin Clark and Skylar Diggings-Smith situation. Because Skylar Diggings-Smith, you see in this picture right here, she intentionally, while Caitlin Clark was celebrating, they had called a timeout. Caitlin Clark was celebrating right there in front of the Seattle Storm bench. And Skylar Diggins intentionally, you can see it, walks fast just so she can bump Caitlin Clark. Bump. Now, she didn't get no foul called on her, and people was pointing that out. How they gonna call a foul on Caitlin Clark for just being mad at herself for not making shots, but then you don't really say nothing about Skylar Diggings-Smith intentionally going over there and basically attacking her? Now, Shannon Sharpe on his podcast with Nightcap with Ocho Cinco, he called out Skylar Diggings-Smith and anybody else who is upset. Y'all listen to what he had to say.
But Ocho, let me ask you this. When I just saw Asia go off, ain't nobody walking into bumping into her.
Ain't nobody finna bump into Asia. Asia don't play that. Come on now. You know
they ain't bumping into Stewie.
But you know who
my thing. If I'm Caitlin Clark,
you know not to.
If I'm Caitlin Clark, I'd have told Skylar Diggins, get your coat, your brim, and get on out of our gym. Get your coat, your hat, and leave.
Get on out of our gym. I like that. That's a good one.
She don't bump into me. Oh, I'm going right get that thing hot. Come on, get hot, people.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm getting the hype.
Yeah, I don't think she got that in her. She not. I mean, she's a dog through her style of play. Through her play, she's a dog. I don't think she has that trash.
Man, y'all stop this foolishness. Y'all see the woman speed up. Y'all see her. Caitlin Clark is getting the crowd and going. Y'all see Skylar Diggins speed up to make contact with her. Stop this. Y'all mad because that corn-fed Iowa girl busting y'all ass. Y'all said she too weak. She can't do this. She lead the WNBA in assists. She cooking. Let her cook. Let her cook.
Hey, she did speed. Look at the speed walk. Watch the speed walk. Ooh.
Yeah. Let that girl cook. She cutting ass. Hell, first, she like a double-edged sword, Ocho. She cutting ass left and right. Yep. Both sides cutting ass. Wop.
Hey, listen.
Cut them up.
She's doing well for herself. Yes. I would like the ladies to welcome her with open arms and what she brings to the table, what she's brought to the WNBA, is as well as the other rookies that are playing well as well. I know Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese probably get most of the credit.
They do.
And all the news and headlines.
Yep.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing because they have a new fan and a new viewer in me. And
bro, it ain't hype. Y'all keep on talking she the great white hype, Ocho. They keep talking about she the great. Ain't no hype. Y'all said the same thing about Larry Bird. Right. I remember. I'm old enough to remember. They said the same thing about Larry Bird. Ain't nothing hype. Ain't nothing hype about Luka. Ain't nothing hype about Jokic. I get it. We're not used to seeing. She's saucy with that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Watching her in person, Twice I've seen her against the Aces, and I saw the All-Star game. She is elite. She is the pinnacle at passing the basketball. Ocho, take off again.
Like Shannon Sharpe said, Caitlin Clark is out there cooking like a bocce, and she doing her thing. I mean, she took the time off during the break to make herself better, watching film, getting better in the gym, being more physical, knowing that opponents are going to be physical with her. I mean, even when somebody is hard checking her, she still is able to drive to the basket and get to the hole and get a tough 2 points. I mean, Seattle Storm, I understand they was ranked number 4. So you're coming in with the ego that you're better because you didn't beat this team before. I think last time they beat them by 18, 19, 20 some points. So you coming in thinking that, okay, hey, yeah, we're probably going to beat Indiana Fever. Some people mark stuff like that off on their schedule. Like, yeah, this is a win, this is a win. I'm not saying it was going to be an easy win, but for the simple fact that they've been winning against the Fever, they probably thought it was going to happen again. Well, Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever, they have been prepared, and they are looking much better. This game right here for them was really a test. I understand they did what they did against Phoenix, but this was really a test. Can you do it against a higher ranked team? This is only going to push Indiana Fever further up in the playoff rankings. I mean, they're at 7. This may get them to 6 or 5 because there's not that many games left. I want to say 10 or 11. There's not a lot of room for error for any of these teams to make at this point to make the run to the playoffs. Indiana Fever just strictly off the way they playing in these last 2 games. They are potentially a team to watch out for to go deep in the playoffs and potentially can be a shocker who can end up in the WNBA Finals. And that's going to be scary because the only thing they got to do is hit on all cylinders. Once they hit on all cylinders, you see what they can do. Now, Skylar Diggings-Smith, this stuff with Caitlin Clark, what she did, she knows she's wrong for that. It's basketball though, so it is what it is. Caitlin Clark is over there celebrating in front of her bench. Well, she like, hey, look, you better get up out of here. It's basketball. It's competitive. But Skylar Diggings-Smith was also the same person that was all up in Chris's side's face when her coach Noelle Quinn was over there having a back and forth altercation with Chris's sides. Skylar Diggings-Smith is a player. Go sit down. This ain't none of your business. And the coach didn't tell her to leave. She was right there all in her face. So this stuff right here, you can be competitive on the court, but you got to stop making it seem like you don't like a person. But y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video. Also follow my social media at GerdyMac15. Holla.